White people don't have culture or community. We have capitalism, and that's it. For us, culture is about paying for the DNA test and buying the clothes, buying the food. White American culture is about owning property, paying for the white picket fences, and the lies that we hide behind them. We don't have multi-generational households. We have nuclear families. And the reason we do that is because secretly, most of us can't stand each other. We smile, we keep up appearances, we go to the family gatherings, but we don't talk about the real history of our families. We don't ask the dark questions because we know that the answers will be lies. And the reason we even need to take a DNA test is because generations before us gave up their cultures to be white Americans for the sake of white supremacy, to be part of the bigger group. We don't see ourselves in each other because deep down we know how ugly whiteness is. And the second you do something to disappoint white people, you will be abandoned. We don't claim that one. That one isn't representative of us. It's how we cope.
Really like that side of it?
No, I'm a 41-year-old mother. I'll beat your little boy.
Yeah, that was rude. Wow.
That was actually hella funny.
I'm going to take your souls. We have the power. We decide what's hot. If we don't go, nobody goes. If we don't support, nobody supports. We control what's cool. We control what's hot. We control what your kids listen to, what they dance to. We control what's in video games. We control how they wear their pants, sag their pants. We control everything.
So I know y'all remember him, right? His name is Carnell. He was the home health aide that had an amazing relationship with his patient named Buddy. And he used to do that dance. I ain't got enough rhythm and knee capacity to do all that jumping he was doing. But y'all remember this man, right? Why did somebody go to his job and record him working, talking about bro fell off? Let's talk about it. As y'all know, I am a hairstylist. There's a whole salon on the other side of this wall. I will never give up this income until I know that content creation is giving me a dependable, secure, consistent income. TikTok changes their algorithm. TikTok changes how they do payouts as far as what's a qualified view, what's not a qualified view. Until I know that I got brand deals, I have ebooks, digital products, I've got memberships, it doesn't matter. Until I know for sure I can pay my bills, I will never stop working a regular 9-to-5 or being self-employed. People will knock someone for working a 9-to-5, making sure that their bills are paid because you have some social media fame, Instagram fame. He's TikTok viral. Yes, he is. But he also got regular bills that need regular income. And this social media thing is not regular income for everybody. Especially when you are waiting on TikTok to cut a check. Y'all stop pulling up at these people's job, making fun of them working a regular 9-to-5. The problem is most of y'all believe that what you see on social media is real. People post their highlight reels. So yeah, they went on the brand trip. Yeah, they have the nice lease, the vehicles, the nice lease, Airbnb. Yeah, they got nice lifestyles, but it's temporary. What they don't show y'all is the months that they only made a couple of dollars. What they don't show y'all is them struggling to pay their bills, living off of credit cards. What they don't show you is when they lose it all because of poor financial management. And
Kai said that he haven't seen me get curved. Wanna know why? Because I go for girls who like me. That's just plain and simple. I'm not approaching girls, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying, shooting full court shots. And I'm not wasting my time either on girls who I know for a fact just don't like me or have no interest in me. If you don't have interest in me, then I'm just not even I'm not finna persuade somebody to give me the time. That's not what I do. interest on your end, interest on my end. Y'all know I told y'all this before. Mutual interest, and boom. Now we talking about something. I'm not approaching just anybody.
Now, find a new rival.
I don't know what women need to hear this, but hear me clear. If you got a man that loves you, if you got a man that's trying, that's doing everything in his power to get better and rise to the occasion of loving you, stay there. Because it's easy for you to be like, I can have anybody I want, because you can. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want me, and that's probably true because you're beautiful. But you will quickly find out that a lot of them that want you, you don't even want. And a lot of men that want you will never love you, will never try as hard as the man that you are with right now, will never rise to the occasion of loving you. Sometimes that's the illusion. You'll be like, oh, you don't know how many men ask for my number. You don't know how many men I can have anybody I want. You don't be wanting people. That's very rare. So if you're in a relationship with a man who doing his very best to learn you, to love you, to get better on behalf of loving you, stick around, because I'm trying to tell you that a lot of people want you, but a lot of people don't have the capacity to keep you, love you, or take care of you. Do not let the illusion of all these men wanting your number and liking your pictures and getting in your head eat you out of a good person that actually care about you.
This beautiful woman is 100% correct. The problem is that a lot of women don't appreciate a man that is working, that is on his way, that is building himself up. A lot of women do not appreciate a man that actually loves them for them. They're with them because they are who they say that they are. No matter what their actions are, no matter what their faults may be, that man loves them for them because he understands and knows that there is growth, that there is time to walk, that there is more work that needs to be done in order to become the person, the woman that he knows is within you, even if you may not know or understand as a woman what resides in you. That man sees it, he understands it, and he will be willing to stick by you as long as you are willing to stick by him. But again, human beings are human beings. And this is just one of the many faults of human beings. And a lot of people are going to continue to lose. This woman is 100% right. The thing that I get tired of seeing on social media is seeing Black people going to a famous person's job, place of work, whatever you want to call it, and they want to film them. They want to take pictures like, aha, look at you. You fell off. You were this big person. You were all over social media and yada, yada. Now look at you. You working a 9 to 5. You doing this standard issue job. Aha. But at the same time, that person recording has to do a 9 to 5. They have to work 1, 2, or 3 jobs to afford whatever it is that they are doing. You're literally making fun of somebody for doing something that is normal, doing something that you do every single day. You're making fun of somebody because whatever dream that they had that they were able to do, that they actually did accomplish, they were successful with it for quite some time. They decided to fall back, or for whatever reason, they decided to go get a standard issue job, the same job of which you work. It's the craziest thing to try to make fun of somebody or to laugh at somebody for doing something normal, for doing something that everybody else out here is doing. The part that is even more crazier is the fact that the person recording has never set out on a journey or has never walked a line in order to accomplish any of the dreams that they would like to do, because they are a sheep, because they tend to follow what everybody else is doing versus going out on their own and trying to fail to accomplish what it is that they really want to do. Again, this is a symptom of a lot of people are afraid of success. They would rather follow what it is that social media tells them to do versus going out there and just doing them, being themselves. All right, so if you're a guy and you go about this a different way, that's great. This ain't even about you. So there's no reason for you to even speak. This is for the normal guys, me and many of the other 95+% of normal guys. This is realistically the mentality that you should have. Go after women that specifically are interested in you. Go after women that specifically are, you know, that want to entertain, right? Specifically that are for you. The problem that happens with a lot of guys is that they feel that, all right, I should automatically challenge myself to chase something that realistically I shouldn't be chasing just because, just to tempt fate, just to see what could happen. But as time goes by and guys keep doing the exact same thing, maybe they may get successful, maybe they won't, maybe it's a 50-50. They will figure out and find out that it was a waste of time. 9 times out of 10, the women that most guys tend to chase are not the women that were actually meant for them, are not the women that are going to be great mothers, are not the women that are going to be great supporters, a great backbone. They're not going to make great wives. This is what tends to happen. So all of those women that may be the 9s or the 10s that a lot of guys tend to chase that are pretty much dead ends, a lot of those guys end up with women who are average, who are normal looking women, because 9 times out of 10, the normal looking women have the best qualities that a lot of guys are actually looking for. They're supportive. They know how to respect you. They know how to value you. They know how to treat you. They know how to let you lead and be directly in a man's place and not trying to take over that role, trying to assume that role, as you see with a lot of women directly out here. Duke is correct. He goes directly after the women that he knows are interested in him, and he doesn't pay any mind or any attention to women that he knows is not interested in him. The interesting part about this is whenever you have videos like this, a lot of people tend to overlook. They don't want to pay attention. They don't want to listen. Or for the rare times that people actually do pay attention and listen, they want to now use a scapegoat. They now want to throw things directly over, but this can be for any race of people. Why does it specifically have to be for this race? What about black people? Black people are the same as, right? This is when people want to try to move the motion to a whole nother direction versus staying focused on what the real issue and the problem is. This is why a lot of people tend to say that the true Americans out here don't actually have a culture. Right? They did at one point, but as she clearly stated, that was all given up in order to assume a whole nother identity, a whole other role, so that they can move forward with a clean slate, move away from the past and move on to the future with a clear destiny and a clear plate. That's all she's stating. That's what a lot of them did. This is why the DNA tests say the things that they happen to say, and why it is that people don't want to be so accepting of certain results. They don't want to go by a lot of those things. They want to go by the stories of their meemaw and their peepaw and their grandbrother daddy and all these other types of things. But this is history, and the winners get to write the history that they want to accept. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.